What's going on, guys? This is the official release date of Clash of Knights and Dragons, the set 9 of Cardfight Vanguard. So I'm here with you today to do a deck profile featuring the new cards. This is Narukami. So here's the starter, the Spark Kid Dragoon. This is the grade 3 searcher. He will grab you at your Vermillion or whatever it is. Vermillion the Blood, whatever it is you want, as long as it's there in the top 5 cards. For a trigger lineup, I'm running 8 critical as per usual. The criticals are a lot more important in this deck now because when you use the Blood's limit break, he adds a critical to himself, so the opponent cannot simply just not guard it and conserve their cards, because if you hit another critical you can do 3 damage and possibly kill them. So being able to maximize that pressure is a really good thing, and that's why we're running 8 crits. Not that I didn't run 8 crits before. And 4 draws. You'll notice that I'm using 2 different cards for draw triggers. This is kind of a way to sort of trick your opponents. If they see 2 different draw triggers, they might think you're not running as many crits. That way they might allow a blood limit break to go through and not guard it, and then you can hit one of your 8 crits and kill them. So that's why I'm running those, and of course the 4 heal triggers. So on to grade 1s. Obviously the 4 Wyvern Guard Gulds. I've got the new one here with the Sentinel text. That's pretty cool. 4 Red River Dragoons. He's just your vanilla beater. 8k. Put him behind a Vermillion. He attacks for 19 or 21, depending on if you use your limit break or not. Put him behind a Breakthrough Dragon, and you're attacking for 20. 3 Desert Gunner Ryan. I don't like this guy. Stopping your opponents from intercepting is not that big of a play, considering your Vermillions and Vermillion the Blood will be attacking their entire front row, and it's a non-issue because they can't intercept anyway. But this guy's in here because he's a 7k booster, and you need a lot of power in your back row. Here is 2 Rising Phoenix. Improve your draw power without having to run more draw triggers. Basically, you put your Spark Kid Dragoon in, search for a grade 3, and then call this guy, bring out the Spark Kid and your grade 1, and draw another card. By the time you hit your cross ride, you probably want to be leaving your Vermillion in there to keep your blood at the strongest. 2 Photon Bomber Wyvern. This is pretty much a standard in any kind of Vermillion deck. He's a 10k booster if your opponent has 3 damage or more. And I am trying out this guy. This guy is Exorcist Demonic Dragon Indigo. He can't boost anything less than grade 3, but when he does, he's a 9k. So if you put him behind a Vanguard Vermillion, you're attacking at 20. If you put him behind a Rearguard Vermillion, you're attacking at 20. So that's why he's in there, because by the end of the game, you'll probably have 1 or 2 Vermillions out on the board, and you stick this guy behind one of them, and you've got a 20k line. So grade 2s. Thunderstorm Dragoons, vanilla 10k. Lots of juice behind that. 4 Garudas. Both of your Vermillion limit breaks require a counterblast of 3, so if you even hope to get more than 1 off, you pretty much have to run 4 of these guys, barring heal triggers. And I'm using 3 Dusty Plasma Dragons. This guy is a 12k if your Vanguard is a Vermillion. So you'll notice, that's my entire grade 2 lineup. You'll notice that I'm not using Dragonic Death Scythe anymore. And that's because you want to be, I've built this deck to try to get a Vermillion effect off more than once in one game. And if you're counterblasting 2 to blow up a guy, then that's not going to happen. So I'm just maximizing attack power. On to grade 3, obviously 4 Vermillions. This guy is probably going to be your main Vanguard most of the time. His effect is easy to pull off. You only need 4 damage, counterblast 3, and blow up their front row. I'm using 2 Breakthrough Dragons. This is an alternative grade 3 if you don't get to Vermillion or Blood fast enough. This guy also is nice in the rear guard, because if he's 12 if he's boosted by a Narukami. And star of the show, 2 Vermillion the Bloods. I'm not going to use 4, because honestly, the fact that this is a limit break 5 actually makes him a little bit harder to use than the regular Vermillion. So that's why I wanted to focus more on the regular Vermillion, because his limit break is easier to get off. And although this guy is quite a bit more nasty when he gets off, it's less consistent. But you can just as easily throw this guy in the rear guard and put the Exorcist thing behind him and make him a 20k. But like in the Vanguard circle, he's really good, because he gains the crit when he attacks with the limit break. And that just makes all the difference in the world between him and the regular Vermillion. You just have to wait until you have 5 damage to do it. So that's the deck. Happy new release day. I've got a couple other deck profiles lined up down the road. I'm really looking forward to the Bermuda Triangle Extra Booster coming out next month, because it's going to introduce the first Break Rider into the TCG, so I'm really excited about that. So I'll definitely be doing some profiles of Bermuda Triangle in the next few weeks / months. So tell me what you think. Like and subscribe for more videos. Check out my other videos. I'm starting to get on a roll with my Vanguard videos. They're starting to become pretty popular now, relatively speaking. So if you like those, check them out. Like those, comment, all that stuff. And thanks for watching. Peace.